Next tonight, a landlord who is converting 3 Cornish holiday cottages into long-term lets for local people says the county is becoming saturated with second homes.
Robert Gray has decided to give up his lucrative business to help the community of Porthscatho on the Roseland Peninsula. But he says the duchy still needs visitors to keep the economy going. Sam Blackledge has this report.
Robert Gray has made a very successful lifelong career of letting out Cornish cottages to holidaymakers.
So here we are.
But after 54 years in the business, he's decided to change tack, saying the county's suffocating housing crisis has pricked his conscience.
I think that the last thing that this little village, and often quite a bit of Cornwall, need is another second home. Every time a house comes up for sale, it suddenly gets snapped up, and I just got to the stage where I feel I can't look the young people in the face anymore who say, you know, we'd love to live in Granny's old cottage, but we can't.
Robert owns 3 cottages here in Porthscatho. One has already switched from holiday home to long-term let, and the other 2 will follow at the end of the summer.
You could ask me, you know, could you show me which ones are second homes? It might be quicker if I just showed you the 3 that actual people live in. People have been complaining about it's all unfair, and I thought, well, let's do something. Get on and do it.
Robert accepts he will take a sizable financial hit. Long-term lets will generate as much rent in a month as he currently gets in a week. But he says he cares more about helping the community to thrive.
If you watch Miss Marple and her fictitious sort of St Mary Meads, it's a beautiful chocolate box thatched cottage set. But if you took the characters out, you'd lose the colour. And that's what this place is becoming. There have got to be second homes because that is the industry for Cornwall. You can't make a living out of pilchards or fishing anymore, so second homes, holiday homes are here to stay, and it's part of the industry. But the reason I'm doing it is I think it's good for the village and the community.
Robert hopes his decision might spark a wider debate and that he can play a small part in keeping his adopted home as a local place for local people.
And Sam joins us live now from Whitsand Bay in southeast Cornwall. So Sam, that's one example of a landlord who's trying to reverse the trend of holiday homes taking over. What more is being done though?
Well, yes, Ellie, it's certainly an issue that's occupying a lot of people's thoughts at the moment, both here in Cornwall and across Devon too. Now, if you saw the programme yesterday, you would have noticed we featured a specially convened conference down at the Hall for Cornwall in Truro to address this very issue, the shortage of housing in Cornwall. It was set up by a new community company, and their founder, Emma Stratton, who runs a hotel, told us there are no easy answers, but the first thing that needs to happen is that everybody needs to work together.
We need more land being given for affordable housing. We need money to build those houses. We need communities to get on board, and there's lots of barriers, but I think we can overcome them through conversations, because a lot of fears that are in the community about affordable housing developments are often rooted in fear due to the unknown.
Well, Cornwall Council say they are trying their best to address the housing shortage across the county, but they say it will take time and it will take compromise. But as we saw with Robert down there in Porthscatho, who we featured in that piece, we may well see more and more landlords taking matters into their own hands.
OK, Sam Blackledge live in Whitsand Bay. Thank you.